And the people, them don't reach again. By your number one sports show. Make we talk in Ndanba. We go talk ball, we go talk feed, we go talk everything. We dey happy for sports world. I beg tights in your seat belt, make we go. Make we talk in Ndanba. Make we talk in Ndanba. Sports in the love. From Bamenda to Yaoundé, from Douala to Limbe. Everybody got me shout, oh. Make we talk in Ndanba today.
On the 13th, so the main thing is say Indomitable Lions don't begin their first serious training for Rabat, for that side for Morocco, ahead of the Big World Cup 2026 Africa Zone semi-finals match will go happen for November 13th against the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Now, one of the stories that we'll talk about today, and we'll also talk about. Since Coach Bagbu's take over the Indomitable Lions will first get fired. Don't cool small for their last 4 games. Play them slow and easy to predict.
And we will talk again about Congo. You know, Congo, this team will play DRC Congo, na dangerous team. We will try to see or look inside their statistics, how they do the play for the past games they play and how Cameroon do the play. We'll try to give prediction.
Of course, we will try to give predictions and also ahead of the World Cup 2026 for Africa's semi-final Congo. 21 Lions don't already gather for Rabat inside the Amphitheater Palace for Beach Hotel. That the latest news that they actually meetable for inside the 3 hour today.
And we go still open line for una get right for call for you go give prediction for match tomorrow. We get the special prize where people go win after you know your prediction come true. So the number where you get for call now 671 90 70 90. Yes. So Oga Shalo, we go kick directly, we will go inside the program for see how we broke this story for sport better.
Better.
And the people, them don't reach again. By your number one sports show. Make we talk in Ndanba. We go talk ball, we go talk feed, we go talk everything. We dey happy for sports world. I beg tights in your seat belt, make we go. Make we talk in Ndanba. Make we talk in Ndanba. Sports in the love. From Bamenda to Yaoundé, from Douala to Limbe. Everybody got me shout, oh. Make we talk in Ndanba today.
Yes, no enter inside the really story Oga Shalo. And our first story we get to program now. Wait to be the first story.
The first story, Indomitable Lions will begin their first serious training for Rabat ahead of the Big World Cup 2026 Africa Zone semi-finals match will go happen for November 13th against the Democratic Republic of the Congo. As at now, 21 players don't already join camp, and Coach Bagbu's with the technical team hold tight night training full of power and speed. This Tuesday, they will continue with indoor training for La Noire Club by 6 p.m. as the last 6 players, Baleba, Avom, Hongla, Zambo, and Gisa, Soko, and Abubakar don't land for camp. Lions, the Sharpen Claw, ready to face the Leopards for the real jungle fight. Now, the first story that, what do you actually think about this particular training camp where the actually take place for inside Rabat for Morocco, for inside that side for North Africa?
I think if you look clearly, Cameroon will never get time for really train together. You understand? They need enough time, and there a distraction because you take note. Magbeats he movie all this now for X.
Twitter, X, yes.
If they forget press conference of Cameroon, they move this year for Cameroon. They send you on through Twitter. Same thing I Nigeria, they want to the move through WhatsApp. So you see how it shows that organization never really be. I will know the team of the play tomorrow. The team of the play tomorrow, the DRC Congo. Remember, a small team. So I think they need enough time for train together. Magbeats need enough time for give them that tactics. We will make sure tomorrow match will come out victorious.
Tomorrow match will come back victorious because we need enough training time like Skelachi really talk for it because it is very important. See, they get training time so if you get good team chemistry for inside the camp because they didn't ever get enough time for training. And I think that plenty people they ever notice about Cameroon national team normally for most of their matches, then their pre-matches and before then, they hardly get enough time.
I think there's a lot of distraction when it comes to the tension between Fekafut and Minister of Sports. The tension still there. You see, they pretend, and I think tension so they cause this thing, their performance, maybe they that way. We see how they begin the pick fire.
Yes.
The fire don't the drops more.
Yes.
Now the same thing. So there is a lot, and if we not put ourselves together, then I fear for the match.
So 21 players don't already join camp according to team will get them and to really interval here. Among them, I think Ndanba, they among the 21 players they already join camp.
You know, Ndanba is Saga. Obviously, he came yesterday. We'll see when he comes.
Yes.
He'll be around. And what I would say
that Saga no affect the psychology of the team.
Yes. So, no, we wish them the best.
Yes.
And good luck. With the pray, you know, we Cameroonians them out of how many million all we will be coached. So with the region good luck, and with the pray see me they play very well.
And the people then don't reach again. By your number one sports show. Make we talking Ndanba. We go talk ball, we go talk feed, we go talk everything. We dey happen for sports world. I beg tights in your seatbelt, make we go. Make we talking Ndanba. Make we talking Ndanba. From Bamenda to Yaoundé, from Douala to Limbe, everybody got me shout, oh, make we talking Ndanba today.
And also, welfare don't the go. Now one of the other things that we'll give a talk about today, where the fire don't go. Since Coach McBreeze take over this Indomitable Lions, they first get fire don't cool small for last 4 games. Play those slow and easy to predict. This 3-0 over Eswatini and 2-0 against Mauritius. No showing performance. Cabo Verde beat them clean, and Angola still exposed their weak side. Now, first they ask, where the intensity don't go? If Lions not find, according to theory, if Lions don't really find their own place inside this particular this level, if you chop them raw, according to theory, we actually see them and we hear them for plenty other bloggers and vloggers across the group. Now, what will be your own take on this particular subject matter, Skilachi? Because I'm also a good football analyst. You know what is actually going on inside Africa and the world a lot when it comes to football. I ever see the way the always analyze all these particular points. What will be your own take on this particular thing when you concern the Cameroon their last match against Eswatini and Mauritius? You feel say as they don't take over this particular team, then so it go easy for them to actually come with that very form to take over the leopards of the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Really, if you look at Clay, the fire away the team they get it all the cool, and I think it get a lot to do with the psychology for the team, the problem, psychological problem that may be between the Fekafoot and the Minister of Sport, the own people the way like McBreeze way appoint them and things like that. That problem they cause the team a lot. They cause the team a lot. Why? Because just the fact say the coach go decide to move lease for players them through X in a Twitter.
Yes.
When he began to be for Cameroon, get a press conference and everything, it shows say something they wrong. He is still green for accept the fact say Eto na boss.
Yeah, true.
He is green for accept the fact. It be clear say if you look inside the whole thing, people not the one accept the role. If he is a single minister appointee, minister na boss. So he don't get for take any shit from Eto or take instruction from Eto. But if you look at Claire, Eto na the coach boss.
The coach boss, of course.
Minister na Eto the boss.
Yes. So there's hierarchy that. There's
hierarchy na minister.
Then Eto,
then McBreeze.
That's true.
Then McBreeze, they bring most of the disorder. Because now he bring disorder. You look at Claire, he get for people Cameroon. Now he bring disorder. Why he get for move list? Now for X. Why he not get for Kanye for Cameroon? Make they get that press conference for CIF talk about release. All for Cameroon, this national team. Now they unite we all.
And the people then don't reach again. By your number one sports show. Make we talking Ndanba. We go talk ball, we go talk feed, we go talk everything. We dey happen for sports world. I beg tights in your seatbelt, make we go. Make we talking Ndanba. Make we talking Ndanba. Sporting level. From Bamenda to Yaoundé, from Douala to Limbe, everybody got me shout. Ndanba today.
And as we talk about this particular problem, as you don't try to analyze it for we don't make Cameroon understand, say the hierarchical is problem for Cameroon, the way they don't really analyze them, it be very, very wrong. Say, Magris need to respect the hierarchy, and it cause a lot of problems within the context of the Cameroon national team, and we need to relate this situation very fast. Now, Congo featured Cameroon. What do you check about this one? Because the Democratic Republic of Congo, they're on fire. They don't win 7 out of their 8 games. Now only Senegal beat them 3-2. Cameroon, on the other hand, they only managed 4 wins. For World Cup qualifiers, Congo will get 22 points, 3 plus Cameroon, and even keep 6 clean sheets against Cameroon. Now, Congolese fans they talk say this is the best time for Leopards to finish indomitable lions, where they show their old power again. Now, Skilachi, when you hear the way Congolese fans they actually rant about this particular issue, what do you feel safe really happen tomorrow when it concerns this particular match? Because when I look at them critically, I see and say the Leopards of Congo they be energized, they feel like say they feel actually can do it. And you know say Cameroonians and two from the other end of the story, they also feel say they go actually chop Congo to very badly because Congo they don't get their superstar player Wissa.
Yes, Wissa get injury, and he will be absent for that match or tomorrow.
Yes.
But with or without, we will still beat these guys in Massa. See what you really do for United. See what you Zambo Agisa they do. We just play because they like some of the players into they like some of them when they can't reach a national team, they need to put that fire the way they put them for their club teams in. I don't know why. I don't know why, but we beg them because if they put that same fire where they put out their club team,
yes,
we will beat these guys in tomorrow very badly, 4-0. But when they come here, they put their foot there, they say, you know, maybe they don't cancel that, maybe they lose, that kind. It's not going to be so. Be patriotic, show the love to your country.
They need to be intentional.
That's it.
And true. They need to be intentional because when you play against a team like DR Congo, not a small team, with or without Wissa.
That's
a team where they become like
the statistics out of they don't win seven games.
Yes, 7 games.
And we Cameroon don't win just 5.
They win 7 out of their 8 last games. Yes, and we don't win only 5 like you talk. So I mean,
Cameroon don't win 4.
They get better stats past we right now.
Yes. Cameroon don't win 4.
Okay, so you see them.
And then they win 7 out of their 8.
And any couple can play.
So maybe to say the match tomorrow we get for put our all if we only get for go World Cup.
Yes.
Because it will be bad to say different countries they go World Cup for Africa, then continent.
Like they never talk so they will go on a line. And ahead of the World Cup 2026 Africa Zone semi-finals against the Democratic Republic of Congo, they say 21 Lions don't already gather for Rabat inside the which they call say the Amphitrite Palace Beach Hotel. Then will soon head to La Noria Club for their first training session as will be here yesterday. Coach Magris begins serious preparations for the big clash will be also here that one. They say players where they don't show face include Onana, Chupomoting, Bemo, Gamalo, Castelletto, that shouts Castelletto, get Ngade, Kudu, Cal Etai, and plenty others. They already show their face. Now, me, I want to speak specific about Cal Etai because now one of those young prodigies, the way they come up for inside the game. What you actually think about it? Because yesterday I talked about 3 different analysts then. They tell me say for all instead of 11, the first 11 lineup, Cal Etai must always be part of that lineup.
No. From now for Europe, that's where they hot. When you talk about Nguemo, those big players, that's the moment they come up.
Okay.
That's the moment. Plenty. We'll talk about them for the work do conclusion, but I'll just straight to say plenty teams in the want.
Okay.
And the first match we play for Cameroon, we see how we play. It just need a play time. It need a play time. It need for adapt itself. Inside the boys them. Either with grandfriend, So that motivation, it is still touches more bet. I believe with all, say this small man will be the main point who Cameroon they will talk about like into the like of to feed them, Patrin Buma and the rest.
So analysts may tell me how for the attack line, if you check say may Vesa Ubaka and Chumumoting may not start that particular match tomorrow. I don't know why it talks. So it talks because we need more of the younger blood for that particular match. We need more of the varsity. According to what he tell me,
obviously,
Chumumoting and Vesa Ubaka need to call for second half. But for start the match, we don't need them to start the match.
No. Obviously, I don't know why.
Even go to the extent of telling me say Bazogok. For even people see Bazogok for that front line Umbemo, I think Yasui talk and say me Vincent Boka and Chumumoting start the match according to what he tell me today. I don't know their thoughts on this particular aspect.
They can start with that small man, Kudu and Bemo.
Kudu and Bemo.
Yes, then for bringing in person like Abubakar. Abubakar, he never really, he just gets a crop. You know, it is still one.
But you just say age like factor for this particular thing?
Obviously, age don't always be.
Okay.
That's why you see some players, when they reach that kind of 30, 40, they just go their retirement quiet. The body not ever work like how the 20, that 18, 20, early 20s, their body don't work.
No be lie.
So, I think, say, about that guy idea, we talk about that, in fact, we'll start with young players for the attack machine, than for being in those old guys. You know, Chumumoting, if they give them like 20 minutes, 20 minutes or 15 minutes to the end of the match, but may they not start with them. So we'll take a short break. We'll take a break. When we'll come back, we'll continue with program.
Okay.
And the people, then don't reach again. By your number one sports show. Make we talk in Ndanba. We go talk ball, we go talk feed, we go talk everything. We dey happy for sports world. I beg tights in your seat belt, make we go. Make we talk in Ndanba. Make we talk in Ndanba. Sports in the level. From Bamenda to Yaoundé, from Douala to Limbe. Everybody got the shout, oh. Make we talk in Ndanba today.
Yes, Killer Show, they back live for the program. Make we talk Ndanba for Cameroon Radio. I want to repeat the frequency 99.5 FM for all my listen for inside Limbe here. We go for one of the most interesting programs for inside this town where we go for do with the sports universe and more specifically football or soccer like the American one they call them. Yes, we get under 17 World Cup for female where it will take place as we know. It will take place for inside the world. And a very big time is for actually get the fixtures for today. We get Uganda where they play against France today for 1:30. We get Chile where they play against Canada for the very 1:30. Uzbekistan they play against Panama for 2:30. Ireland they play against Paraguay for 2:30. While Burkina Faso they play against Tajikistan for 3:45 p.m. this very day where we talk today. Now a very heated encounter then for this particular under 17 female World Cup where it will go on as we talk for inside the world. We also get Ireland Paraguay today for 2:30. We get Burkina Faso, where the African team that is actually play, maybe also do fine. They play against Tajikistan. We get Czech Republic versus the United States for 3:45. New Zealand versus Austria for 4:45, and Saudi Arabia will take on Mali for 4:45 today. As we actually get to really enter for inside with here, with the standings, we get Group A for inside this particular under 17 World Cup. Italy, the top Group A with 9 points, while South Africa the follow with 4 points. Qatar get 2 and Bolivia get 1. Of course, Japan will get 7, Portugal will get 6, Morocco and New Caledonia from team will get them for inside this particular under 17 World Cup for inside the feminine category. Senegal for Group C. The top that particular group is 7 points, Croatia 7 points, Costa Rica 1 point, and the United Arab Emirates 1 point, while Argentina get 9, Belgium 6, Tunisia 3, and Fiji get 0 for Group D. Venezuela the top with 7, England 6 will be runner-ups. Martina will say get them, and Egypt get 4, while Haiti get 0, while Switzerland get 7, South Korea 7, Mexico 3, Ivory Coast 0. Now some of the standing on that for this particular under 17 female World Cup where it will go on for inside that side for Europe, and a very big time for we for follow the women the way they actually play football for under 17 category, because we need to support team will go on, where the team will be happy for that side. They're a very important factor, and one of the biggest sports fixtures now. So
yes, they go before we run out of studio because time already catch we. It will be here. They say small transfer rumors there for Europe against this Ndanba they come up. If you give us the
yes, they say small transfer day as we be here for insider site for Europe as we here for a story enter for here. Ben Jacobs don't confirm say Manchester United they keep close eye on Levante young Bola Carl Eta a young one because we talk about it now. So the 21-year-old Cameroonian will be scatter La Liga this season with 6 goals and 3 assists in just 11 games. United won't sign next summer, but Chelsea, Arsenal, and Barcelona don't also join the chase. According to the interview inside here, and a young Real United as a very good team, they still Yancey now dream for play for Chelsea. So what are they hot for this particular race? Levante they ask around 35 to 40 million euros, and no one sell them this season. According to the interview here, Calita are really hot pop now. So that's money for that player. Yes.
United. This way you talk about Chelsea, so you don't know the real team. When you talk about team for Europe, United are the biggest, the one of the biggest. Yes. So I don't really know. Anyway, 11 for you for the site, but so for me, our advice is to make come for you for United.
Yes, no be like make come for you for United because Calita one of the young prodigies the way he actually give a lot of prowess for inside home and abroad, because for Cameroon national team, we see the way they even want to put it for starting lineup as we talking also alongside people like Kudu and the rest. And we hope say may it actually prove it worth because Europe they want it for different clubs as we talk. Levante no one let give a may go. But Levante no like club they feel holy for long because you know say bigger team for you they will actually snatch that kind of talent because a very exceptional talented young man where he will come actually prove it worth for the entire universe, and we know it's not very, very big player. But just for recall, say tomorrow Cameroon they play Congo on Thursday, November 13th, 8 p.m. for Al Barid Stadium. Yes, I remember the stadium that we will have. I remember for 8 p.m. for that side for Rabat, for Morocco. Rabat, I want to just recall saying that the capital of Morocco.
We wish the Lions a good luck as we come for end for this program today. Tomorrow, now another day with the camp for broke down story for concerning Lions them.
Yes.
And unfortunately, the phone they get for call, now the phone that we did for the day off.
Yes.
They will come. We'll give a different number for tomorrow because big prize day for win. So, Ogashali, your last word before we come off for studio.
My last words that say, may the indomitable as they make you proud as always, and I just want to talk say. For inside the game of the Lions, may order always reign because we no want that disorder which sometimes would ever hear them. Yes, may order always reign. And I just want to call on the head coach McBreeze for always take good decisions then when it comes to respecting the hierarchy and following orders too in relation to person like Samuel Eto'o when a boss. May always respect that particular hierarchical order because it be very important when players see and say that hierarchical order be followed, them too they fall in line, and when they fall in line, all things work fine.
Yes, with discipline, we believe so. With discipline, the team will go far. And like Charlotte talk, hierarchy, they make people respect the various hierarchy. So tomorrow again, another day. Bye bye.
Make we talk Ndanba.
And the people, then go reach again. Like your #1 sports show. Make we talking Ndanba. We go talk all, we go talk feed, we go talk everything. We dey happy for sports world. I beg tights in your seatbelt, make we go. Make we talking Ndanba. Make we talking Ndanba. Sports in the level. From Bamenda to Yaoundé, from Douala to Limbe. Everybody gonna shout, oh. Make we talking Ndanba today.